Hey folks, welcome to another Dev Hangout. Today I'm slight change of plan. I'm going to be doing some level design. Specifically, I'm going to be turning the crypts map and evolving that into the map that we will use as part of the Withering Dead faction storyline. So I'm in the process of turning it into an Undead Sandal factory. So it's going to be sort of rusty pipe work that will eventually add things like gushing steam to, and just general work like that really, and also thinking about the flow and areas that I have to block off. So yeah, just cracking on with that really. If you guys have got any questions, then please start your questions in chat with @GamesFoundry, and then I will see them. And I will try my best to keep an eye on those and answer them during the stream. Okay. If you do have problems with buffering during the stream, I do post the Hangouts to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GamesFoundry, and you'll be able to catch them on there. And you shouldn't encounter so many buffering issues. Okay, so we've got big pipes, and we've got these sort of like meshed walkways, and we've got various sort of pipe terminators, and I'm just in the process really, it's sort of like fitting air condition very badly I suppose, so I'm just going through and putting pipe work in. Oh, hang on. Let me just test the settings. Okay, no, should be okay. Okay. Half Fox, if you want to jump out of this one, I'm not going to be sort of going through anything technical or anything like that. It's just a pure level design session. So if you want to get back and crack on with that Unity 5 migration, that's absolutely fine. Oh, okay, so that doesn't... Maybe that's what I need to do. Let's get these little pipe works. I think what I might do actually is just so you guys can see it better. Let's go ahead and just go for edit default, and you'll be able to see a lot better. Okay. So as I mentioned, Half-Voxel is in the process of migrating the project from Unity 4.6 to Unity 5.1. At least I think it's 5.1, might be 5.0. And there are some upside to that. So we're experiencing, this will be on some machines, not all machines, but something in the region of a 25% performance improvement. That's not the only reason for migrating, of course. There are other issues, so being able to have HD and SD texture packs, amongst other things. Yeah, it's Unity 5.1. Okay, so thinking out loud, I wonder if I should sort of cover this walkway area. Makes it feel a bit chunkier, doesn't it? And I suppose I can grab these ones here. Is that a bit too close? May well be. 6 there. Maybe not such a hot idea after all. Yeah, let's take those out. I might just put those things in there. No sound. Ah. He muted. Apologies if there is any noise. I've got the windows open. It gets really hot up here in winter. No, in summer. Oh, no, hang on. If I do that, I can't really have the light there, though, can I? I kind of need that light as well. I don't really want to continue that round. Because then I won't get the effect of the pipe work going through the wall. Although I did sort of want to make it a bit smaller to fit it through that gap. I suppose this was retrospectively fitted to the crypts, as it could just be chiseled through. Homemade air conditioning. Oh, I live in England. It's not worth it. Unless it's a fan. I'm not going to look now. Okay, so let me think about this. So we've got the walk in, and they're going to meet Mordrich. He's going to be in the factory room, so I could probably move this room to be further in. How much room have I got? Let's just turn those off. How much room have I got over here? Oh, a good amount, so I could actually put it in there. However, that would require selecting everything there and then moving it to here. So I might wait until marquee selection is in to do that. All right, that's not a major issue. This kind of looks all wrong being here. Maybe it could be something that could come down here. You need a toggle, I think, to be able to turn off colliders, to hide them. Collider, like a filter display, so you can turn off wave spawners and colliders and things like that. I think that'd be nice to have and declutter it a little bit. Alright, so where am I going to take this pipe? Do I want some stairs up there? Probably not. What am I going to do with that? Do I want to leave that in or move it? I kind of like it there, though. Oh. So if I was going to do that, I could. Now there are crates in this factory kit, but there aren't individual crates. Which, let me just check if there are any in the classic dungeon kit. There aren't, are there? So that's something else that I need bringing across. Since the texture is being used. Make a list of that. Okay. So, I need to think about this room here and about flow. So every room's going to flow in to that middle bit. Okay. And this is the storeroom, and the offices are going to be further in. I suppose we could make this the main factory area. And we'll use this sort of template for another room somewhere. Let's see what else we've got. Got some brackets. Let's have a look at those. Let's get rid of I wonder if they're more for over here. How deep are they? Not really that deep though, are they? Unless they're meant to sort of hang off there like that. Don't know. I'm not going to leave it there, I'm just seeing how it might be used. I suppose that would need a vertical down. Which is what? That's this one here. So it would be sort of like that. So are these areas connected via portals to the main world? Yes. Now I suppose I could have chain on there as well, couldn't I? So let's duplicate one of those. Just check that it's lined up. Yes, it is. Doesn't seem. There we go. All right, so let's make that into a group. I see group movement's definitely buggy. What? Alright, time to change snapping. Which languages are you looking at releasing Folktale in? So the main European languages, I would say. The exact list hasn't been confirmed yet. During development, it's all in English because all the text is changing regularly. So combine straight pipe pieces. I've got those. We've got some sort of wooden floor. Okay, so I could do something like that, couldn't I? Or not. The only thing with this is that what we could really do with is like a 40. Right, so I'm looking over to this piece as well. What is this? This is floor 0. The floor 2x2 wooden. Need a corner, so oops. Language Direct, now is not the time to be trying to propose services and stuff to me. Oops, did I duplicate that by any chance? Must have done that by accident. Let's do that. Ooh. Oh, it's the whole bracket, of course, isn't it? Right, okay. That explained it. So I want to grab this and duplicate that, move that over, rotate round. Actually, that wasn't. That's not meant to be used like that. That's not what it's. I was intending it for. Move that to there. What hotkeys are you using to move those pieces with your keyboard? The arrow keys. piece. I probably won't. I mean, I'll probably end up scrapping this area here anyway. Just trying to think about. Yeah. Let me see what we've got here. Broken pipes. I don't think we really need a pulley, but we could have a pulley. Not that we would do it like this, but I think I'm more likely to keep these pieces for lower down underneath, so like further down like that, to give an idea of cogs and things working. This is more of a storage area. Excuse me. Not sure chandelier is really the right thing to have in here either. Okay. So if you didn't know, in Alpha 21 you can also change the intensity of a light now, so we can make it really strong or really soft. Stonewood is asking, do you have an answer to my question from the forum about revolts? Are they still planned? Yes, they're still planned. So I really, actually, probably just want to remove all this section here. Just go to that area for now. Make a note of toggle filters for colliders, nav mesh cuts, and wave spawners. And probably monsters too. Donioso is asking, in which update will the villagers can become zombies when defeated by another zombie? I haven't confirmed that as a feature, so there's no update. Right, so let's see. I don't want that pipe to go. To going in there, don't I? So let's grab this piece here and this piece, duplicate those up. Now I do want to make sure that they are They are lined up, so let's get those lined up first. That's it. Except they'll be below floor level, won't they? I might try actually these at half size. Oops. Just check I've got that actually right there as well. Interesting. There we go. Let's grab one of those, duplicate it. So it's 0.5. Rotate it around. And hopefully it's tall enough to... it's not. Rats. Really do need extender pieces for that. I'll leave it in there for now until we've got that piece. But what I'd like is basically straight pieces of these that I can then attach to these if I want to make extended brackets. Donios is saying, would it be a fun idea to add a lava lake to the mountains map and add iron walkways instead of wooden, so you can connect to two different areas? Add lava map to the mountains map. Mountains map, do you mean the snow map? And add iron walkways instead of wooden, so you can... Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, you could do that, no problem. Kyokel, sorry I missed your question about Linux. Where are we? So how far are you from Linux version? I have a game sitting in my library for months now. So we didn't officially announce the Linux version. It's not listed on the store page, just be aware of that. I said we are trying to get the Linux version out. We have been held up by a third-party supplier. That situation has not changed, so we're reviewing our options on that at the moment. So we may have some news in the future. Okay. Oh, I want to know what we need. We need one of those. I wonder if we could just get rid of that stray bit altogether. I'd have to probably lose that bracket, wouldn't I? No. No. No, 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 no. Okay. Alright. I kind of like that as a piece. I might actually replicate that elsewhere. Yeah, I had it. Actually, we've had it running on Ubuntu as well. So it's definitely feasible. I think once we've got the migration done to Unity 5, we'll take another look at it. Are you going to alright, so Operation Dix is asking, are you going to have any villagers able to be magic users like wizards and such? Yes, there are obviously heroes that will be magic users. So frost mages and pyromancers, things like that, and necromancers. And there will also be witches in the game as one of your village professions. How long does it take to make a dev map? It varies. And actually on that point, we've been investing some time in developing a terrain randomization feature, which if you watched the snow map level design streams that I did a while back, that quite a significant chunk of time was spent on placing terrain. So that tool is meant to basically slash that time entirely. So we will have a pre-generated terrain that then we can go into and edit it and sculpt it to our exact needs. So that will significantly reduce it down. So at the moment it's quite lengthy, but we are taking steps to reduce that time. Mostly through productivity tools, but also things like providing combined pieces, so you don't have to go and actually mock up a wall section yourself. We'll just provide the combined piece in the set. So in here we've got some, for example, we've got the combined boxes. So here, so rather than having to individually place all the boxes, I mean you can if you want to do that, but you can also use sort of prefabs that we've merged together. What else we've got? You know, things like this is made up of several pieces. What else do we have? Nothing else in this one, but like in the dwarf kit, the walls and stuff will all come as combined pieces to make it faster. Okay. Okay. So maybe I want some pipe work to run under there, but I think I want to go with these smaller pipes. So let's go ahead and just grab those elements there, duplicate that up, move it. Let's actually change those. Unfortunately, scale doesn't work on all selected items. Don't know why. I'll make a note of that because it should. Oh, mind you, that's multiple inspector, isn't it? I'll make a note of it anyway. Okay, 0.5. And then this one, 0.5. group together, rotate around. Okay. Question, will it be possible to create our own heroes in the future? I don't know the answer to that. Do you mean just in terms of stats and names and things, or do you mean if you were a character artist? That's where I need the bigger bracket. Right, we'll leave it like that for now. Thinking of something like that myself. Maybe when you go into developing the character creator more, that can be looked at then. I don't know what this means. I mean that you can change abilities and mana pool. I'm not going to confirm it at this stage, but it's a possibility through the character designer, I would have thought. Oops, we're not far enough over there, are we? Halfway. It's going a bit crazy with colliders turned off. Seems right. Seems good. Now, do I want that piece that I made over here? Oh, one thing I will just do is a quick save, in case we run into any problems. Duplicate. Do is just duplicate a piece of that, pop it through the wall. Okay. Well, do you think we can take creative license over that so it's not exactly coming out the same? I mean, I could at least move it up. better if it was symmetrical. Stonewood, your name keeps changing. Are you refreshing by any chance? Right, where is... let me think about this. Is it classic dungeon? Oh, I've got some chains. Chain hanging, yes I do. Why snap to 10? I don't think so. See what else we've got in here that I could possibly make use of. Nothing directly that I want out of that. So let's go back to the factory kit. Not sure about that. I think I might put a request in though for some sort of pulley system. Will there be ever implemented that enemies could also retreat, except for the undead because they have no feelings? Yeah, like a morale failure. It's possible. Fleeing is in panic anyway. Retreating is a little bit hard because they've got to know what direction retreating would be, really. So. I don't know, it's something we might explore. Let's get rid of all of this because we've already established it's not. Let's get rid of that skeleton as well. If I do sort of box that in, probably shouldn't do that, should I? Half. Can't tell where that is. Check that's rotated around properly. It is. That's a little bit snug under there, so I think we'll move that down. All of these pieces. It's kind of... That's about as low as we can go, I think. Oops, no, we want that one because it's got to be in that corner there. That's going to be too low for that, isn't it? Need to think about that. Get rid of that. And that. I suppose I could just carry that around as a single, don't I? Have that over here somewhere. Where was it? This one here? This it? I guess. We should probably use a half piece for that. Let's see if we've got one somewhere. Typical. I bet we haven't. What piece is it? Can't find it. No, that's not one, is it? That one? That could be one. Nope. I'll have to go and dig it out. And that intersects there, so that's not really what I want, is it? I want to probably get rid of all that trim then, but where are we going to have problems? Got to take it all the way around there. It's going to look a bit weird, isn't it? What kind of dwarven loot can we expect? Weapons, armor, shields, necklaces, rings, trinkets, all that sort of thing. I don't know if I've actually put them on the website yet. Let's have a look. Items, plate. No, doesn't But it won't be too long until they're released. The weapons and the shields are made, and the characters are in animation, and the environment kit's coming together, so it shouldn't be too long. I think I probably prefer the size, the scale of the pipes like that. These seem ridiculously massive. I may resize those later. Alright, this is just ridiculous, so let's get rid of that. What could we have dressing those rooms there? I guess we could have one coming up out of the floor and going in there. That could be interesting. Let's grab one of those. Let's grab you. Let's spin you round and let's have a look. So I want to rotate you. One more. That's it, and then that way round. And then probably what I want to do, which I don't have, is a shorter bit. So let's ungroup that, get rid of the straight bit and the connector and that, move it down. Alright, make sure there are no gaps, which there aren't. Good. Group that together. How snug can I get with that? Fairly snug, okay. Let's think, what do I want? There I could come up and then down all the way through there. Let's move those along for there for the time being. Okay. Looks pretty good spacing wise actually. Hey Trendon, how's it going? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check that out after the stream. I wonder if we can now. I'll have to manually do this. There we go. Get some nice lighting with this. Sure, I want the lights there, maybe lower down. Okay. All right. We put a light there, didn't we? Yes, we did. do is I could continue this. I wonder if we could get. So if I did something like this, that would look. I still think this is stuck fairly high up. It needs to be a bit further down. Oops. What I can do is if I was to group that, turn off Y stack to be free. It only does one. Oh, crap. Okay. Alright, well, I'd have to go delete that and do it as one. So let's just check it out for now. Oh, I've had a thought. That's more of a mine, though. Not sure I really like that anyway. I suppose you could have some sort of pulley, pushy. It would give off the wrong impression, though, wouldn't it? It's not really factory if it's. I'm thinking a factory. What you wouldn't have like a mine cart and rails, would you? You just have like things with wheels that you push around. Let's get rid of that. Oh, hello. What's that? Nice little pipe mount. It's kind of cool. I've not really done many small pipes, have I? Preferring these bigger things at the moment. I wonder which ones they're meant to work with. Where was that? Well, let's just try one of these. That is it? Surely not. That's a big one. Unless it's meant to sit like that. It's meant to go. No, it's not meant to do that. I don't know. Let me just see. Stick it in a wall and have a look what it looks like. Oops, not like that. Okay, I guess it's meant to look like that to have a little bit of space and. Sure, it seems a bit odd. Maybe I want to raise that up or something. Or maybe it's for two. Maybe I'm meant to fit two pipes in there. Don't know. Our cages may be going to be implemented again so you can rescue soldiers to reinforce your army. Yeah, there's actually a cage in the introduction sort of storyline. So yes, they will. I imagine they will be making a return. A conveyor belt suggestion there. Yes, that could be an interesting one. Could actually have that sort of running throughout, but I think it might interrupt with sort of the path that the player will take. So it would have to be, I don't know, maybe it could be a raised system or something. Yeah, I've made a note actually, Tren, earlier on that we need ropes and pulleys and things. It's not something we have at the moment. Alright, so let's get some boxes. 1 and these are 2, so I want the box number 2. Can't help but feel these are a little bit too big. So let's move on 0.85 and 0.85. Let's move them out of the way of that light. Oh, now what? I'm going to have a story there, so we can put. I'm not going to do now because it would involve bringing in the grasslands kit, I think. But I could make it so that barrels have fallen down, and we maybe have a smash crate on the floor. That would be a little story to tell, as if something's happened. Let's set these as well. 0.85. 0.85. Okay. Move those down. Okay. What about making a destroyed pipe? Do we have? We do have a broken pipe. Not a big one, but I have a broken one there. We did actually have a really cool idea, which was yesterday. I don't know if it's going to make it in, but it was to actually have one of these cut into the side here, and we were going to have sort of like water flushing down, and maybe some, and then occasionally we'd have like a skeleton go wee like past. It would be quite a fun idea, but that's not until later on. Like, definitely not a priority. But yeah, there's all sorts of little cool things that we can do like that. It looks like our Foxel's answered that question. So, yeah, steam particles are that's already on the list to add, and the psh sort of sound effects, and there'll be the sound of sort of chugging engines and stuff because that's part of the storyline as well. All right, I think we can probably take this. Oops, I suppose we've got to move that down now. Actually, I think what I want to do here as well is put in those pipes. Let's grab these here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab that one as well. Group, duplicate, move. Oops, don't do that. Do that. rotate. And it's sort of like a continuation of that, isn't it? But we'll keep it at the back. Let me just check what we've got. That's sort of propped. Yeah, that's probably move that a bit higher actually. Okay. Did I get an extra one? I did, didn't I? Group. Delete. Grab you. Duplicate. Let's move the XY snap to 5. There we go. Let me just see. Another question. Thanks for doing these videos. I usually miss them and catch them on YouTube, but I have enjoyed all this development content. Keep up the great work. Can't wait to check out all this cool stuff. Thank you. I wonder if we should move this, and looks a bit sort of stuck on there, doesn't it? So I wonder if I should do some smaller pipe work. Make it look a little bit. Well, let's give it a go. Let's see what we've got here then. So maybe use an opportunity to use that broken pipe. We'll grab the straight piece. Okay, and I don't think we need the pipe mount. We've got a half. I better grab that just in case. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, look. What was I saying? Right, where was that crane? Let's move that crane out of the way. I have a feeling this is probably meant to be a bit bigger than. So let's keep moving it up. Yeah, it's meant to be quite tall, so let's move that up as well. Group those together. Maybe they can be moved up. Let's just scale that down a little bit so that. Alrighty. Alright, back to these. So let's see what else we've got. Various curves and things. So we've got a curve and a double back. And I imagine these are small. Yes, they are. Alright, so we've got one of those. I have a feeling these are big. Oops. Yeah, forget that. Okay. So I just want something fairly simple. So let's get this the right angle for a start. Oops. And where do we want that? I think we should have it a little bit lower down. Maybe here. Get the straight bit. Seems a little bit high up, doesn't it? Oh no. No, that's right. Okay. Duplicate, move that along. Let's have the broken bit there. Something nuts. Okay. Another connector. Not enough there. And then another connector to make it go into the wall like that. And let's then group that together. Oh, that's a straight piece, okay. Alright, so group, maybe down, a little bit closer in. Did I group that together? Yes, I did. That, grab that, duplicate. Okay. I don't know, probably a bit stupid if I do this, isn't it? Let's see how it looks. Might be a bit odd. I'll think about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and save that again. Oops, do I need to clean this up? I didn't really have a solution for that, did I? Unless I step the room down. Oh, I'll not worry about that for now. So let's go ahead and save as 107. And then all being well, I can load this. Oh, rats, didn't change the ambient setting, did I? When I am playing on the snow map, I just wished I could see a random penguin fly by. That would make my day. Maybe we could add killer penguins or something. Classic dungeon or Mordrich's dungeon? I don't recall it being this one. No. I think this used to be set to classic dungeon, didn't it? Some new settings as well. Is that right? Still looks kind of mighty purple. Didn't recall it being that colour, was it? Creepy mausoleum, maybe. I think that's more like it, isn't it? I don't know, kind of still looks a bit blue to me. Dungeon crypt, that sounds a bit more. That feels a bit more like it. Okay, right, let's go ahead and save that. And all being well, this will load.
You called!
Oh, let's just turn the volume down so I don't deafen you guys.
By your leave.
Oh, I forgot to turn this.
For
Oh, I need
honor!
to fix the spawn points. For some reason they're spawning. Also need to turn down the mouse sensitivity in dungeons. So these are obviously the wrong monsters. And I feel I'm going to have to heal a hero by cheating. Just so we can have a look around. So obviously these shouldn't be in here, it should be skeletons and stuff, so I think I messed up one of the spawn points. Ooh! Yeah, lost that hero. Come on, finish him off.
Mine is to obey. To victory!
I shouldn't be allowed to go on there.
As you command.
Okay, well I should be able to go under there. Ever thought about adding a mermaid? Well, we don't really.
Received.
We don't have underwater scenes or anything, so I'm not sure it really fit that well. There's quite nice lighting there with spacing. I can't help but feel it does need a light or something up there, though. Maybe a candle or something. Maybe a candle on that box.
Double time! Arm yourselves!
Hopefully these sound issues can be fixed with the upgrade to Unity 5.
Quick march!
Alright. So let's look back at our level.
'Tis an honor.
Let's take care of these zombies. So it'll be fine. So it's starting to come together. So this bit here, it certainly feels like a warehouse, which is what it's meant to feel like. It's the delivery room. So it's where various stocks of things get dropped off.
Your orders.
Okay. So I should
Nothing
probably
to
start.
see here.
start on prototyping like an engine room or something. Yeah, it's a big room, but it's meant to be in a factory, so you know.
As you wish.
Alright, the question is, do I scale down the pipe work? I think I probably do. I think this is probably a bit crazy. And scale-wise, it's sort of, I mean, they're absolutely huge. And of course, there's the intersection problem there.
Onward!
Yeah, they are massive, aren't they?
Ready to serve!
So I think we need to scale down those to match the 50%. I scale down that as well, so they'll become this sort of size. I could do with some lighting here, really, just to cast something on here. Yeah, but I mean, even at half the size, it's ample room for skeletons to shoot down it. I think this is all right. Scale is one thing to be aware of, and you know it's very possible to make things too big and it completely not match the scale of the character. So things like these pipes, definitely I need to scale down, I think. It may just be easier, depends on whether anybody's used them, of course, but it may be just easier if we scale down the kit pieces. I just, I don't know if we'd want anybody using it at those scales. What do you think about that? Okay. I think I want some grills and things in this room.
What would you have me do?
It's a big area on the floor, and I think we need something in there. What would it look like with these things? I've got to sort out the shader on that. If we had the grills in here. But I do kind of like the orange lighting of the flame lighting in here because you've got the rusty pipes, so that's kind of complementary. So the blue may throw that off. That's interesting. I thought that animated in the editor. Doesn't seem to be animating in this. I definitely want an alternative floor texture as well. Maybe that's something to experiment with. Alright, floor textures and something of interest on the floor in there. So for this, I'm probably want the classic dungeon kit. But for now, let's go ahead and scale all these pieces down. This should totally affect all selected objects instead of having to do it this way. I don't want to scale the group because I wouldn't be able to get it precisely on, and I want it to snap together properly, so that is why I am doing each one. Where's the one, that one there? While we're doing this, let's just swap from Dungeon Crypt to the editor default so you guys can see it a little bit easier. Halfway, but that is not. That is now. That should connect. Yes, it has. Let's grab that. Actually, let's delete that and delete that. Let's grab you and you. And one more. Get rid of you. And let's position you a little bit better. I got that right. I haven't. Okay, grab one of you. Okay. Oh, alright, I'm going to have to move that back. I think I'm going to need a half one for this. So, did we use a half anywhere? We did. That one there. Donk, donk. Needs rotating around, I think. There you go, that's a better fit. Better fit. And then this one could still do with moving it over a little bit. How far do we want to go? Well, let's, before I reposition it all exactly, let's let's get it roughly in place. Have I gone too far there, or have I just not rotated it properly? I expect. Okay. Get rid of that. Save you in you. Duplicate that, move this little fella into place, and this. Let's at least get it lined up. I rotated that round, so that's going to have to be hidden under one of these. It's a bit ugly. But without a twisting piece, that's kind of difficult to do. Let's move that over there. Okay, good. Duplicate that up. And then this piece. Good. And then this piece. Doesn't seem quite right, does it? Is that because of the curve, I wonder? Still don't think I've got it positioned properly, but let's put it to free and free. I think before I do that, let's just move that back into position. I think it's because I'm too far forward. There we go. But that's too low. What if we use a half in here instead? Where is that half? That's here. That's not right, is it? What have I done here? I may have to put this on free for some reason. It's not snapping properly. But it's still nowhere near there. It's not so bad. And I can always move all this down. Let's connect that up. Okay. so we need to put in. Let me think about this. Something like that. Need one of those. Oh dear, what's gone on there? I guess all of this needs moving across one. I'm not sure if it's possible to line up and rotate them. Yeah, I'll just do it by eye. And, oh, we've got a little bit of crossover there. Bit of intersection there. I probably need to move it forward anyway. Alright, and that's what then exactly? That's kind of low. Should I lower that down to match? I probably should. Check how far that's down. Now actually these potentially may touch the floor now. Let's find out. No, they do not. Never mind. Yeah, it could be fairly time consuming, Sound Wizard. See, that's really kind of too high for my liking. But a full piece is going to put it too low. And of course, it's meant to be coming down here actually, isn't it? So, what I could do potentially, let's move this out of the way. Duplicate this piece. And then rotate it. Oh, right, no, that's a U-bend. Oh, I requested this. I actually requested quarter of a turn, so let me request that. So if we had that, it would enable me to come to about there and then down again. So I think actually where is that pipe? If it was there. Exactly there, but let's at least get it lined up and I can figure it out later. And then all of these need to be resized. Actually, what I can do, rather than doing that, let's just delete these and I can grab them from that other piece. Quick time check. So we'll be wrapping up soon. Let me go ahead and finish this bit up. That's probably enough. Group, duplicate, rotate, rotate, move. Down, down, down. How far under the surface is it? That's pretty good. Good, little bit of a gap, that's what we want. Feed that into the wall. Ungroup. Grab one more of these. Okay, that might need to come out a little bit. Let's go ahead and put that onto 5. This, and this. How far are we out there? Alright, it's not too bad. Good. So I'll fix this bit once I've got the extra kit pieces that I need. Interesting. Does it matter that they're not aligned? Probably does. So I'll put it back like that. Alright. Now, of course, the fade is not going to work if I do that. Alright. So, still got that to sort out. I will figure that out. We need extended pieces. Maybe that is too far out. Maybe I need to. What is that piece? Okay, I might need to reconfigure that a little bit, but it gives us a decent idea. That pipe there. Don't know. I think I'd prefer it a little bit lower, really, but it's. We're going to run into problems with the trim then if I do that. Oh, the candle in the box. Thank you very much. So let's go ahead and we're already in that. And don't know. Is one candle enough, do you think? Let's get a couple. And then what we want is to go into the light kit. Lights, and we want the point light candle. But I think we really want it a bit not quite as bright as that. Let's just change the ambient settings back to creepy mausoleum. Right, see this is an inconsistency because we haven't got a yellow light that I can scale, but you can scale these blue and other ones, so let me make a note of that as well. Should bleed over into that. Alright, well let's leave that there, see what that looks like. Alright, so real quick, let's go ahead and save that, 108. And very quickly we'll just go ahead and test it. Don't so take care. The glorious pipe map, yeah. It is a factory, yeah, it's the Undead factory. So it's Mordrich's Undead factory. Or the start of it, anyway. Ooh, have I got a different...
You called!
I think I might have chosen the wrong ambience on there, but alright, whatever. Let's give it a go with this one. Oh, this is the creepy mausoleum, isn't it?
For honor!
That's a Gregory, you've got no skill, you've got no levels, very little health. I'm gonna have to heal you. Have some of that. Alright.
Mine is to obey.
Oh, there's some goblins up here. Not goblins, I mean...
To victory!
Undead. Oh dear, he just came running out of somewhere. Ah, the colour scheme's a bit off with this, isn't it? I chose the wrong ambient
As you
zone.
command.
Okay, we've got our candles there. In this zone it's been blown out. The lighting's wrong. I think I can actually do a, what was it, ambient... no I can't because it got a long name. I can't set it. Okay, so pipe work. Yes. I don't know, I kind of want that pipe work a bit lower really. I'll have to think about that in another stream.
Your orders.
Oh, let Sir Gregory die. Turn off the fog of war. Alright. Well, we'll end it there. It's starting to look like a factory. I've got several extra pieces that I need. Alright, so I'll continue this on no doubt later in the week. So thanks very much for joining us, and see you next time. Alright, bye-bye.